Good morning, everyone. Should be live. Should is a big word, though. You know what's crazy? I don't have my studio lights on, and it seems actually pretty nice. Let's see. Focus still works. Missing the fill light for sure. Wait here. Let's see what happens. Turn it on. Yeah, still rapid focus. This camera is a great purchase. I would say that you can make YouTube videos with this webcam. It is 4K as well. I think if I would have, if this would have existed first, I may not have bought my DSLR for a crap ton of money. Actually, if I would have known that the college would shut down its automotive program, I would have not bought the DSLR. But then again, this didn't exist yet. So, how's everyone this morning? Hopefully everyone's good. We are on intruder high alert today. Put this to the side. So although I would love to film this video first, this might be quite a bit of work. So let's get the other one out of the way. The servo test video, this one. Wi-Fi won't crap out this morning. Oh, that's bad. You know what? I am a wired fanboy. I don't like Wi-Fi. Good morning, by the way, MT. Not a fan of Wi-Fi. Don't use it unless I have to. I've got one of the first things we did when we moved into this house is we ran network cables through a duct because, yeah, Wi-Fi is just not. It's not it. Let's see. Unplug this. Unplug this. Unplug this, unplug this. Let's put everything to the side. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit before we film. So we need the servos off to the side, like so. Unplug this guy. You're visiting family. Oh, okay. That's fine. You don't have to spend time here. You can go hang out with your family for sure. There we go. This to the side. Put this to the side. And then this guy to the side as well. I have not ordered my new banana plugs yet. Oh, that was Gerald. I thought that was MT. Sorry, I didn't see the username. Good morning, MT, and good morning, Gerald. There we go. So yesterday we made this lovely adapter to power up our servo tester. Put this to the side, like so. Piece of heat shrink. Raspberry Pi, Pico. Back in there you go. Ruined servo. This might be an interesting video to pull apart servo. Let's go servo. Disassembly video. I need to transfer all this onto my Google Sheets. Like so, like so. I hope everyone is doing well today. This guy. And this guy. Pull that one out. So, there. Okay, so battery. I think the battery's okay, actually. I'm gonna put in the SD card. Get ready for filming. Okay, so the goal is going to be to film this video so that I can edit it tonight. I probably won't edit it tonight because, if I'm not mistaken, I think today is the day I have to record the podcast, which kind of sucks because I haven't been following it. Always sneaks up on me. It's every 2 weeks. 28th of March. What the hell? Yeah, that would be, I think it's today. So I do have to record the podcast today, so I'm not sure how much of that I will be, how much editing I'll be doing, because the podcast is usually like, you know, South Park. Have you ever seen that documentary about South Park? How they're always really close to the due date when they finish filming, that they have to submit. It's whatever seconds to air or something like that. The documentary's called. Yeah, that's this production here. Let's grab this. And this. We're gonna have to make sure we have the boards. Here are the boards. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10 exactly of these. All right, let's put this up here. Pop this guy into here. We might have to pause filming depending on when Vero gets home this morning, because she's going to make breakfast. Usually takes me longer. Hang on, let's see if there's something we can do productive to pass the time while we wait for Vero to get home and make her breakfast. So let's do that, actually. I do have a list of things to do, because if we film right away, Vero might be noisy when she gets home, and it wouldn't be fair to ask her not to do stuff. All right, so we've got adding USB power to the workbench. That doesn't seem like a today task. M42 adapter, yeah, I have to work on that. But I'm not going to start a 3D print right now. F1 starting light, servo disassembly video, Mr. DIY video, make banana to everything leads. I only have a couple bananas left. Breaking stuff with 150 kilogram servo, split rail power supply. There's a lot of power supply videos I can make pretty easily. Oh, teardown of destroyed servo, it's already there. Idjit. Diode drop video, giant LED video, op amp video, load cell, button for micro. None of those. Oh, I also have 2 of these LED bulbs that stopped working, so I need to make, let's see. Make bulb socket for testing and tear down of LED bulb slash fix. Going to be making at some point like a Big Clive style video because 2 of these bulbs are faulty. So this is a 20 watt. So it's probably 150 watt equivalent. And this one here is a 9.5 watt. This one's been in the bathroom for years now, so this has been just there working for years. This one was pretty much DOA, but by the time I actually put it into a device, it was too late to send it back to Amazon. And I'm trying to reduce Amazon shopping at this point, so yeah, that's this one not that great. But if anything, I can try to salvage the LEDs if we can't get it working. But I will watch a couple Big Clive videos to get ready for this. We're going to tear these apart and see if we can make them work. So I need to make a little socket. And I think I can just go to the hardware store and get a bulb socket. I'll just put it in a base so I don't have to hold it with wires to my AC tester. So yeah, that'll be the goal for these 2. Let's see what else. What is this? Oh yeah, and I have that thing. I don't remember now what the goal was. Oh yeah, to test. Okay, I remember. I bought some diodes, 1N4007. I feel like I have 1N4007 diodes already. Is it in here? Always, when I'm looking through these little parts boxes, I always need the bottom one. No, 1N4001 diodes. By the way, all through the city, it's a freaking winter wonderland, which is like horrible news. It's just so depressing. We had no more snow, and then we got a snowstorm yesterday. So now I went outside this morning to check something, and everything is covered in snow. Absolutely horrible. Ugh. So at some point we'll be out of this, but not yet. And now all my my automotive clients, which were all pre-booked for like a couple of weeks now, they're all wanting to move their appointments back because of the snow. Some of my clients are like up to the north, quite a distance, and because they're up north, they get more snow. So whatever we got, they got more of. So yeah, pretty horrible. Let's test this for fun while we wait. Yeah, April in Canada. So we haven't had the chance to test this yet. But we can do it now since we're waiting. So the only thing is, I don't know why there's like extra wires here. I better have banana to XT60. And then these guys are regular ass terminals. So we're going to power this with our servo tester in neutral mode. I have to say the last couple Aprils were really, really good. So I'm not super complaining, but I am a little complaining. I have a huge motor somewhere. Where did it go? The MY1020. I actually don't know where that is. It's a big one, so it should be fairly obvious. That's a good question. I want to spin a giant motor. Okay, hang on. Let me take a look here. It's got to be up here somewhere. No. Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to look for that. Whatever. We can test it without the giant motor. I just thought the giant motor would be more fun for effect. But we do have... Oh my God. Sorry if that was bad on your ears. I just broke my bin with my motors in it because it's too heavy. So we got this guy, which weighs a ton. That kind of startled me. Whatever. This is pretty big. It's not huge, but it's pretty big. We just need to put a tape flag on it. And let's find some croc clips. Really apologize if I jump scared you there. I jump scared myself too. All right, so we're not gonna be able to put it under any load simply because like we don't have good enough connections, but I'm not making jumper wires for this specifically. So like so and like so. Let's also double check that we have a XT60 to banana. Which we should. What's this? No, not this one. We don't. God damn it. I guess I'm soldering another set of bananas. Eventually, I'll have bananas to everything. I mean, maybe in my chargers box. Let me see. Nope. So guess what? We do have something to do. We have to make some adapters with my last banana plugs. Wait, no. Hang on a sec. We do have bananas. This one. It's just already in my dummy load. Here we go. Not the right bananas, but they'll work. Okay, so turn this off. Vset 12, enter. Plug this in. Plug this in. Okay. So there's a non-zero chance that this explodes, by the way. Like so. Like so. Oh yeah, we need to power this guy. So we need to power the servo tester first. Oh, Vero is home. Hopefully. It's either Vero or an intruder. Okay, like so. Ground is there. Vset 5. Enter. I set 1, enter. Okay, so this is working now. Should be in neutral position. Now we can turn this one on. So 12 volts. Okay, now we can turn this on. Should be working. Let's see. No. Oh, that's off. It should be on. It's in neutral. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the control needs to come. No, the control should come through there. It's a bit weird. It's getting 5 volts. Okay, it seems like it's off right now. Is this flashing? There's a solid red LED. It's drawing 60 milliamps. Okay, I guess I'll check the book real quick. Specs. Okay. Two to 3 cell LiPo, that's 12 volts. Here's the diagram. Oh, do not supply additional power. Whoopsies. I forgot this has a battery eliminator circuit. Hopefully we didn't just fry it. That's off. That's on. Let's put it in neutral. Oops. That's automatic. Oops, oops, oops. That's neutral, so right now it should be getting no signal. Okay, you must calibrate the range. Press and hold set. Press the on-off. Release once the LED flashes. Press and hold set. Not sure why it's beeping. That sounded promising. It works. You can just see the fins there. Has braking. So it definitely works. It's just now it's going to be to see if this can control my trolling motor, like at full pin. 30 amps of current is a lot. Oh. The ESC didn't like the automatic sweep. Yeah, it doesn't like the automatic sweep. Too fast, I guess. Weird. It's going to be really interesting to see if this thing can handle. Okay, back in neutral. That's reverse. That's forward. Can draw 2 amps pretty easily by slowing down the shaft. Thing is, it's going to eventually burn my fingers. Oh, got it almost to 5 amps. Heating up my sweater there. This thing is quite powerful. It says up to 20 amps, 400 watts. All right, and then we can shut this off. And there we have it. So it works. Good to know. Unplug this. I hate my AC to DC power supply that powers the read-in benchtop supplies, these things. It makes a high frequency whine when there's no load, which is kind of horrible. So I always have to turn on one of the loads to quiet down the whine. Well, that's good. I'm really happy that this does work. I just need to figure out ESP Now communication. I may, you know what, I may not even do it. I may just get ChatGPT to do it and figure it out that way. It's just, it's so much more complicated. ESP Now is very complicated. But that's part of my plans. Electromagnetic videos. He's somewhere in Ontario too. Interesting. Let me take a look. I hear Vero scurrying around upstairs, so she's probably gonna make breakfast soon. Let's see. Oh, got a Discord message. All right, let's go into that browser. Screen. Electromagnetic videos. Okay. Oh yeah, looks right up my alley. He's in Ontario somewhere. I'm not gonna divulge this for you guys to see, but 20K subscribers, so that's good. That means anyone with fewer subscribers than me is good, because then I could potentially bring them stuff, bring them subscribers and viewership. Oh, this is really cool. I wonder if I'll probably be able to figure out where he is based on his footage. Dr. Pete Jones. He's a doctor. Oh. He's somewhere. Okay, he's taking footage from Vancouver. Hey, Adam. Love his monitor game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monitors. God. Oh, he's an engineering professor. Oh, well, that's good. I wonder where he is. If it's in Ontario, the odds are he's in Ottawa, Toronto, Kingston, or like in the north. We don't have all that many universities. Like, we do, but they're smaller. All right, that's good. Cool. So I'm going to write myself a note somewhere. Hey, Franco. How's your nap? Where do I write a note? I used to have sticky notes, but I gave them to Vero. Oh, here's some. Here. If I were a pen, where would I be hiding there? Mentioned his location a couple of times. Can't remember though. Okay, I'll look into him. Contact. Electromagnetic videos for podcast. There we go. Put that on my screen with, oh, look, I have contact who? Oh, done that. And another contact. So I actually have 2 people to contact now for podcast. My idea was to reach out to the KeyCAD team. That was the other one. And ask them if they want to do a podcast. However, I haven't used the new KeyCAD yet. I need to download it first because I don't want to talk to them about their new release without having the scoop. So, yeah. So far on Intruder Watch, we're at 0. So that's always a good sign. No intruders as of yet. I'm going to try to keep it that way. I do want to build a shed out there in the backyard. But I don't know if I'm going to be go all Julian and do all the filming of the shed. But maybe when it's done, I'll do a Patreon exclusive tour of it or something. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a solar shed. But the thing is, you can't put lithium iron phosphate batteries in a shed in Canada because they're going to be too cold. You'd have to heat the shed all winter, which is not feasible. That is going to be hella expensive even if I insulate it. Need to build a new shed, somehow need to empty it first. I guess your old shed? I'm pretty pissed that I broke one of my containers, but I guess that's what happens. Put too much weight in them. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm gonna go look, see if I have a 9-gram servo. And then we're going to get ready to do this. A lot of 5-gram servos. Where are my 9-gram servos at? Let's see. I used to have a lot of 9-gram servos. No, I guess I only have 5-gram servos. Whatever, maybe this one will work. Let's grab this, get ready to film. Yeah, thank you, Franco. Hit like, folks, if you like. I'm not super bothered if you don't like the streams. The streams are for me more than for you. The streams are so that I can get my stuff done. Automatic. This servo is struggling. Having trouble in one direction. Oh, let's get the price for one of these servo testers while we're at it. See, that one's a proper working one. Okay, servo tester pricing. Let's see. Screen. Oh yeah, I haven't made an account yet. God damn it. Okay, hang on, let's see. Register. Account name or password is incorrect. No, I'm making an account. Register, sign in. Hang on. Hey, Johnny. You guys are on the naughty chair for right now. I'm just trying to make a AliExpress account. Continue. Oh, I already have an account. Hang on. Settings. £4.90. That seems expensive. Okay, hang on. Region. Oh, I'm not going to put US as my region because that's going to be way too expensive. Payment. Okay, cards. Shipping address. Oh, delete. Hold on, I'm making an account here. Street address, I'm going to use... I'm going to use my P.O. box. Links. 851 Industrial Avenue, Suite 101. Ottawa, K1G 4L3. Confirm. Okay, so now I should be able to shop AliExpress without the weirdness. Screen. All right, servo tester. Oops. Jesus Christ, what happened? It is now cheaper. Okay, this is better. $3.50. Let's put the amount in American dollar dues. But actually the tariffs are going to make it incredibly expensive. People are really going to get screwed on those tariffs. That's 164. I change that to United States. Sure. It's almost double. Wow. Oh, wait, no. It's still shipped to Canada in CAD. Whoops. Never mind. All right, so shipped to the United States. Okay, 140, still the same. Let's do... Oh my god, this website is garbage. Ship to Canada. We'll use USD. This is not working out. This is just a horrible website. Okay. Ship to Canada and Canadian dollars, sure. This website this website is trash. Maybe it's because I have a few tabs. Hold on. Canada CAD. Oh my god. Canada. Save. Okay, let's start over. Really, you don't say. Hang on. Canada. I should have never changed anything. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, doesn't matter. Servo tester. Oh no, it's in Canadian dollars. Oh yeah, okay. It's not working. All right, so we said about $1.40 American. So that's fine. How about if I add it to cart? Will I be able to go into the cart? Ship to Canada. Nope. Okay, anyways, this is in USD. It's about... Their site does not handle change background information well. No, I can see that. Okay, so about $3. It's about $3.50 American. But then there's like tariffs and crap. I wonder if PCBWay is handling tariffs. Anyways, regardless. Once you factor in shipping and whatever, it's about $3.50 American. So that's what we're gonna say, about $3.50 American. So let's just go best match, free shipping. Although this one's cheaper. Oh, look. Canadian. Oh my god. Okay, fighting with the website. So we are now shipping to Canada. Okay, so about $3.50, something like that. It just took like a really long time to. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, just answering a Discord message. Okay, so about $3. So that's what we're gonna say. About $3 American dollary dues, plus tariffs and whatever. Ugh. Take the other one out of your basket. Basket is empty. Oops, you're not on the screen. Basket is now empty. Well, I'll just put this one in. Regardless, it's about $3. That's what we needed to know this whole time. It's about $3 dues. All right, so I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Oh yeah, and we're gonna say that it's gonna work. My code works with these guys, and we need the other a Pi Pico. Da, 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 da. So this is a Pico W. Three Doges. Just want a regular, normal ass Pi Pico, which I do have a couple of, even though I don't like them that much. I'd much rather these little guys. Okay, let's go digging. So this is another thing I have to do. I have to separate my micros by their type. Need like a box for STM, a box for ESP, a box for Raspberry Pi, ESP, NRF. This is, I feel like I took that out before. Well, don't mind me. I'm just going to be digging through my microcontroller pile for the next half hour. Do you believe that I do not possess a single mini Arduino, just Python-based minis? Which minis? Like which Python-based minis? What's your preference? Because I really do like the RP2040 chip. I just don't like them on the in the Pi Pico board. They're not my jam. RPi and M5 stack. Well, the M5 stack are ESP32s, aren't they? For the most part. I feel like I had all this out before. What is going on? Oh, nope, that's another W. That's a 2W. So that is a 2350A. And here's a Pico 2, which might do the point, but that's not the one I want to show off. This is a Pi Pico. And sadly, I just thought of something. I should probably set one up in a breadboard. So that's some more work to do. We should have done that first. Okay, so here's the plan. So we're going to set one up in a breadboard because the idea is we're going to go, the intro is, let's say you got some of these in a kit and you want to play with them. The easiest way to do it is with this. They're about $3 US, plus tariffs and whatever. Okay, but let's say you don't want to buy one of these, but you do have one of these or these, and then I'll say I have code. I wrote some code so that you can use it. I'll show it on the breadboard, but then I'll say if you want a more permanent solution, then PCB way, I made this. I think that's what I'm going to do. So the video is kind of like structured. And again, if we only get this one video done today, not a big deal, because I've got my podcast to record today too. All right, so this, I need my other, I have two of these. One has the pins along the bottom. The other one doesn't, and I need to find the one that doesn't because that's what we're going to use. This is for the servos, put that to the side. This is the big boy, don't need that now. I'll have to check which pins I selected. So where is that other, oh, it's in here. Perfect. Look at that. All right, let's upload the code to this guy here. Grab my USB cable. Let's go and open Arduino. Not now. Send you guys over the naughty chair for a second. Open reset, tester 1, screen. Okay, hit the boot. Like so. And upload. Let me check. 26. Um, 26, 8, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully none of those 1, 2, 3 are easy. 26 is easy. 8 is a switch, and there should be one more. Oh, 0. 0 is a servo. Okay. So that's good. this one is written. So let's make this on the breadboard. All right, so you have a RPi and M5 stacks. You got a Pi Nano to put BASIC on. Never got around to installing it. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to put this here. Okay, like so. Put these guys to the side for the moment. Should probably put them somewhere I can find them. Okay, so this can be powered by USB. That's completely fine. Like this. And then let's power the rails. I'm gonna need my breadboarding box. Like so. You need male to male. These are all male to female. Female to female. I swear I just bought a ton of these. Okay, anyways, let's see, wiring this up. 5 volts is the top, ground is the bottom. So ground. And then 5 volts. Okay, 5 volts ground. That's done. And if I need to go across the bottom, I will. What are my pin assignments? GP 1, 2, and 3 are my LEDs. So I will actually put this together. See how much work it is to just make one simple video sometimes? Like that. Okay, so both sides of the board now will have 5 volts in ground. So that's good. 1, 2, and 3 are our LEDs. I had a breadboard with a bunch of LEDs on them. I don't have to remake those. Where did that go, though? Not there. Oh, here. So I need 3 of these. If I remember correctly, yeah, leg is on the positive. And I don't remember if these are biased high or low. Just gonna read my code real quick. High is on, so 1, 2, and 3. 0, 1. 2. And 3. Okay, 0, 1, 1, 2, and 3. Now we have our pot, which will go on 26. 26 is our pot. So let's grab this. pin 14, 15, 26, like so, and then we need power and ground to our pot. And would really like a black male-to-male here. Okay, so that's done. Pot will go right in there. And then pin 8, which I believe will have a pull up. Let me see. Yeah, pull up. So it's going to be going to ground is our switch. Maybe I'll just shove these over by a couple. 1, 2, and 3. Like so. And then a switch on pin 8. Really like a different color. Pin 8 is down here. That will go to the switch. And then the other side of the switch will go to ground. Now I just need a pot and a switch. And then I need a 3 male-to-males to do the servo connection. And there we go. That wasn't so bad, right? Let's go purple for our servo signal. Pin 0. Then we need red and then red for power for the servo, and then black for ground. By the way, intruder count is still 0, which is good. Okay, so let's double check that this works before we go too far. So let's turn this on. Okay, it turns on in mode 1. And then we're going to use a small servo, not to drain too much. So power, ground, and signal. Oh, we don't have a button to, whoopsies. We need a button and a potentiometer. I forgot all about those. Here's potentiometer. And we need a push button. You know what? Should really have you zoomed in for that. I do wish the zoom was a little bit more, but I do understand that my situation is a little different to most. I don't see a push button in there. Well, I guess this project will get a fresh push button. Always need a box that's towards the bottom. Is it in here? Come on, get out of there. I think if this goes on here, this will work. I have such fat fingers. Yeah, there we go. So that's moving by itself. Then that's potentiometer control. See if I can do this so you guys can see the movement. Maybe it needs to be this side of the pot. Yep. There we go. So that works. That wasn't too bad, actually. Usually it takes me much longer to make these projects happen. All right. So now I think we're good to go. So basically, we have the intro of the video where we say, is this, oh, this was supposed to go to this side? Where we say, oh, let's say you got some of these or these in a kit and you want to start playing with them. The easiest way to do it, because it needs control, is with one of these. Then we're to demo this, and then these are about $3 from the States. Now we're saying, or from AliExpress. Then we say, okay, but what if you don't have one of these and you want to play with it today? Or you don't want to order it or whatever. But you do have, you know, one of these. So here's the... Okay, but you have one of these. So I showed these. Oh, we need another, since we used this. Oh no, I can use that as an example. One of these. So Pi Pico W, Pi Pico 2. This is the RP2040 Mini. So let's say you have one of these. Well, I wrote code so that you can put it together, you know, right now. You know, demo this. So the important things to note is you need an LED on pin 1, 2, 3. You need a push button on pin 8. Potentiometer wiper on pin 26, and then your output comes out on pin 0. That's simple. So we demo this, and then I'll say, but if you want a even, if you want a cleaner or more permanent way to do it, then you want this, and then we need a PCBWay box to open. They like their branding in the video, which I understand. Let's put these over here somewhere. Okay, so PCB way box. Okay, we pull these out. So I've designed this, and then I'll show off the features of this because I think I have nice features. So I have dual footprint. I have the power in there, or you can use USB. But also I have power in here if you want to power the big monsters. I don't. Should I make one? You know what I'll do? I think you're right about the schematic. But what I'll do is I'll put it on the screen and I'll put it available as a PDF on my website. How's that? How's that sound? Or just an image on my website. I'll do. Do you think that's acceptable? Making a computer diagram and putting that on the screen and then sending people to my website for it? I think that's acceptable. Servo. Oh, see you, Gerald. Tester. Schematic. Image plus web site. So what I'll do is after we record this, I might jump into paint.net or whatever and make that schematic right away. Okay. So that'll be done. We can do that on stream because it is 9:30. We've got tons of time. I do have to eat at some point, but not right now. Okay, so that's done. That's done. These can slide in from off screen. This is already prepared. This guy, okay, the shot will open with these guys. And then this guy, the big beefy one, will be to demo the other one. Okay, I've got USB-C power right here. So I think I'm ready to go. All right, let's do my audio stuff to make sure we don't miss any audio. This will clip onto the camera, like so. This will clip onto my sweater, like so. My lights are all ready. Okay, I guess that's it. Lights, let's zoom in a little bit. So I have to be careful when I zoom in because since I record in 4K, sometimes zooming in too much is a problem. Straighten out the mat a little bit for the OCD folks so that the shot in the camera. So just to show you, I'm cropped to about this big on camera. I say let's try it and let's see what we get. My mouth is a bit dry. sadly. All right. Do you have a couple of these things laying around in your... Let me try that again. Do you have a couple of these things laying around in your junk drawers? Maybe you got them in a kit, or maybe you bought them out of curiosity, and now you finally want to play with them. Well, you're going to need a way to control them. They have a very specific signal that they need to work. The easiest way to do that is by using one of these. These are a little servo tester. You can get these from AliExpress. I checked this morning. You can get them about for $3 USD. And how it works is you put 5 volts and ground on one side, and then you just connect up your little servo, and then you have some options. Either you can have it sweep like this. You can put it in the neutral position so you can align your servo horn to whatever alignment you need it, or you have manual control through this little potentiometer. So these things are pretty neat, but the thing is that what if you don't have one of these? What if you just want to play with this today? Well, you can't if you've got to order this from China. I'm sure most of you, though, have one of these. These are the Raspberry Pi Pico in a few of its iterations. The important part is they have the RP2040 or the RP2350 chip on them. My favorite iteration is this little guy here. And so I've made some code that'll work on any of these guys in order to play with your servos. So here it is on breadboard. The important part of all this is that pin 0 is your servo signal. Pins 1, 2, and 3 are some status LEDs. Pin 26 is the wiper of your potentiometer, and pin 8 is the selection switch here. Then all you do is you take your servo and you'll connect 5 volts, red to red. You'll connect ground, black to black or brown depending on the color servo you have. And then pin 0 will connect to your signal, so it's either orange or white depending on what servo you have. And when it boots up, it is in the neutral mode, so you can set your servo horn now. And to switch modes, you just click the button. So mode 2, you see the number 2 LED is on, and now you get your sweeping motion, and then you click again, and then here you go. You can have potentiometer control. So this is something that you can make with parts you have at home, and you can play with your servo right now. But what if you want something more permanent? Well, that's where the sponsor of this episode, PCBWay, comes in. I designed a project in order to make this a whole lot cleaner and make it a little bit more of a permanent solution. I also included some really cool features that I want to show you. All right. So that was good. I think that was a fairly short recording, so I can focus a little bit more on the project when we get to it. So that's good. I'm okay with that. I need this guy. Sounded good to you? Good. I'm glad it did. All right, so like so. My potentiometer is about centered there. I'll just take back. So this was actually really quick to wire up. So that's good. I like that. I'm really happy about that. I should zoom you guys in a little bit too, because I'm recording a little bit more cropped. Like so. All right, let's see what this gives. We can try again if needed. So these boards are based, I should take this guy out. So these boards are based on the RP2040-0, which I love so much. This is my favorite iteration of the RP2040. What's nice about this project is you don't actually have to solder this row of pins, and you can solder this directly onto the board. However, I prefer to socket it. So here's one that I prepared earlier today. Here's one that I prepared earlier. This will socket right into here. And let me talk to you about the features and why I like this. So first and foremost, you can power this either by the USB Type-C on the Raspberry Pi, or you can use these screw terminals in case you're doing other stuff with it. You have room to plug 3 servos, actually 6, but I'll explain that momentarily. So here we go. This is our big MG metal geared servo. And it has the similar features to the servo tester. When you first turn it on, it's in mode 1, and that means it's in neutral, so you can set your servo horn. Press the button, and you go to mode 2, and you sweep, and press the button, and you go to mode 3, and you have this potentiometer. Now, what's cool about the potentiometer is I have a dual footprint. You can use either the 0.1 inch spacing or the double spacing. So if you only have those really big, old school chunky pots, you can use that. If you have these new sort of breadboard friendly ones, you can use these. Or you can just solder to these pads and have the potentiometer flying in the breeze if you want. I also put some capacitors in to make sure the power supply is stable. All the caps are the same value, so you don't have to worry about it. The resistors are for each LED, which means you can control the brightness. I want my status LED to be quite dim, so that's why I have a higher resistance value plugged into here. And I also made 5 LEDs connected to 5 outputs, just in case you want to make your own modes if you want to modify the code. But this thing has another trick up its sleeve. Some servos are much more powerful than these guys. Some servos, like these guys, require a lot more voltage and a lot more current in order to make them work. That's where the party trick of this board comes in. Okay, so that's good. I'm not super happy with it, but I think it's fine. Now we need to connect this one. So vset 12 enter. I set 5 enter. Turn this off. Turn this on just to quiet down my power supply. Now that's where we need the big ass leads we made. One yesterday. And two. This and like this. Like so. Wait, is this correct? Yeah, ground. Oh, that's the wrong terminals. Well, that was almost, that was going to fry something. That would have been interesting. I'll specify that. It's kind of annoying using this USB cable because this is flopping around in the breeze everywhere. You know what though? I did buy... I bought blue tack. I'm going to stick it to my bench. The question is, where did I put the blue tack now? I literally bought it for this reason. Where's the blue tack gone? Oh, here it is. It's weird, this blue tack comes in like... It's not even sealed. That's weird. Ugh. Well, there goes that. I bought blue tack because I couldn't, my thumbnails were really hard to make with the little tiny microcontrollers and stuff. I used to have some a while ago, but it's been a while. I want that about, I'm going to put it off the screen a little bit. There we go. Focus on that. That's good. That's good. All right. Move this off screen. So if you notice, there are two screw terminals. So this one here is where you would put your 5-volt and ground. This one up here, however, the grounds are powered together. So you'll notice here that I've got two sets of screw terminals. The one down here, you could put 5 volts and ground in order to power it without the USB Type-C. But up here, the grounds are tied together, but the power is not. The power only goes to this bottom section here, where you can power your high-powered servos. So if I plug this in, let's try that again. So if I plug this in, just like that, now I turn on my, or here, let's make it sweep. Why you no work? Why is this not working all of a sudden? I think my servo died. Here, I'll reset, I'll power cycle it. My servo died. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's put in mode 2, which is the sweep. Yeah, it works. My servo died. The hell. Okay. Let's try that again from the beginning. So you'll notice that I have got two sets of screw terminals here. This bottom one is where you can put your 5 volts and ground in order to power the RP2040 and your servos. But up here, you can put a voltage in. I've tested it up to 12 volts. You should be only limited by the voltage of your capacitors. But essentially, that 12 volts does not go to the micro. It goes only to these pins down here, and these pins are made specifically for these high voltage servos. So this is a 12 volt servo. If I plug it in and turn on the power supply, you'll see that you can power these incredibly powerful servos. And in fact, I dare you to try to stop this 150 kilogram servo. It just can't happen. It will push you back no matter what. So that means that this little board does something that this board simply can't do. You can power these high voltage servos directly from the board. If you want to do that on one of these, you would actually have to break out the signal pin and use 12 volts and ground from another source and then link the grounds. It's a pain in the butt. This makes it easy. Another thing I like is that you can use this to just play with your servos. As long as you only need one servo or all servos doing the same action, you can just play with your servos and have them do what you want them to do. And you can even add mode 4 and 5 in order to have them do whatever. Like maybe it's slow sweep one way, fast sweep the other. These things can be great for finding out if you've got glitches in your servos or broken gears or anything like that. Don't think I have anything else to add, right? No, because the power supply wasn't on. So these servos are kind of known for being flaky. Oh look, it works again. Like this one's dying too. Yeah, just cheap servos. So the sky's the limit. Let's try again. So the sky's the limit with these things. So if you order from PCBWay.com, the sponsor of this video, you will get 10 boards for $5 plus shipping. If you take the cheap shipping, it's very inexpensive. And then you either have 10 boards that you can build for your own projects, or you can do a group order with your friends. Who knows? Who knows what you'll be able to build with them. I also made sure that all the components are very inexpensive. They are all standard components, like the terminal blocks, 5mm LEDs, resistors, your choice of value, capacitors, your choice of value, and these little RP2040 boards, which I love so much. So I'll help you go into the description, click the link to PCBWay.com, and go and build your own. And if you don't, then I hope you use my code and take it for a spin. Thanks for watching. There we go. Done. It is not even 10 o'clock yet. So we can do the diagram, the wiring diagram. I have fritzing, but it's frustrating to use. Let's turn this off. Live view off. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I will go to the refill my coffee and use the washroom at the same time. And so, you guys can't see that coffee very well. There we go, sort of like that. And then when we get back, we'll make the diagram. Where's my cursor? Over there. So when we get back, we'll make the diagram and we'll see what else we're moving on to. Be right back. We should be back up and running. Let me put the mic gear away, and then we're going to swap over. Tomorrow I was supposed to work, but since the whole snowstorm thing, I may not work, so I may stream again tomorrow morning, because I would really like to get both PCBWay videos done this month. And I've got two more videos I can do for next month, and at some point I'm going to have to order more PCBs to get ahead of it. Just trying to get a little bit of ahead on my finances. So maybe I'll be streaming more often. Oh my God, this thing is insane. It's ridiculous how powerful this thing is. So I might stream more, but there's some videos that I want to do that will be without a stream. So videos where I need to capture my equipment, because it's hard for me to show you guys what's going on and I can't record my screen at the same time, you know. So let's head over to the PC and see if we can get enough images. Like so, like so. Let's open paint.net. Oh, let's install. We're installing an update. Let's go back to webcam. Okay. Yep. We're installing an update. Oh, I'm not backing for coffee. I'm right here. I got some work to do today, though. I'm gonna have to figure out something to talk about on the podcast. That's for sure. Start paint.net. Finish. Okay, so here's our canvas. View. Canvas size. Okay. Let's go. What's 4K? Oh no, I'll do 1920 by 1080. Okay, transparent fill. Sure. Okay, so that's our thing. So I'm going to make it a black background. So paint bucket, black. There we go. So I got a black background. That's good. Now we need an image. Add a new layer. This is just weird having windows. I'd like them to be docked. Can I dock it? No, 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 no. I've used paint.net quite a bit, but not for like creating these kinds of things. Like, look, this is so small, you can't even see. It docks, but it doesn't dock, and it can't resize the window. Okay, anyways, enough moaning. You turn off updates. Well, some updates are good, so I'm going to put it that way. All right, let's look for RP 2040 0. I don't feel bad stealing the images from AliExpress since they usually steal it from others. So like this. This is not actually an image. I just want a single. I want this image, but it's not an image. Give me this. What happens if I copy it? Clipboard does not contain an image. Okay, so that didn't work. You use Paint. Yeah, I can screen grab, but I can't zoom in. Oh, there we go. This is as big as we can get. All right. Oh, it has a white background though. Let's try to go tight on it. Like so. Okay, well, what the hell? Okay, can you like align adjustments? Layer, flip, rotate. Can I just not align this? Oh. Oh my God. I want to put this in the center. Oh. Pixel grid, gamma mode, sampling. Hey Adam, how was gardening? Effects. Distort. Okay, how to paint .net, how to center an item on the canvas. Until it visually looks centered. That's horrible. That's the worst thing ever. Oh, align object plugin. Where do you get plugins? Tools. Settings. Oh, still recovering from being sick. Sorry to hear that. What did you have, if you don't mind me asking? image. There is literally no way to do this. File. And there's no... I don't see a plugin. This is, there's no internal plugin interface. Oh yeah, 3 days. That's not good. What does pan do? Nothing. No right click here, does nothing. This is horrible. This is not a good experience. No. Okay, how do you install plugins then? Oh my god, 2007. I don't know if I want to download a .zip from 2007. Object align requires the element to be on a transparent layer. And here's another plugin. This is horrible. I have MS Paint. MS Paint doesn't... MS Paint won't let you do it either. Okay, let's see. Okay, same attempt on MS Paint here. So no canvas size. Can't. Properties. Oh, here. Okay. 1920 by 1080. Okay, we'll paint bucket this black, and we'll paste this. Okay. But as you can see, there is no... Same thing, you can't center it. Well, I guess there's another solution. My poor CPU opening all this software. Create new. Custom. Create. All right. So here we go. Let's paint bucket. Paint bucket. This in black. Like so. Take this. Look at that. okay. At some point. Where's the center? Layer, image. To be fair, I always only just did this. Why won't you center? That's not center. Why don't you center? Oh, here. Center, center. So I can do the edge. I can do the edge. But you know what's wrong? It's one, the issue is it's 1 pixel. It's like odd pixels. Oh, oh. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So if I crop it. Oh, shit. You know what the problem is? Oh, yeah, no, okay. So I need to take this. Yes, I need it centered. Oh, do I have... Hang on. I might have GIMP. I do. No, I don't. I didn't download it yet. Okay, so my issue is it's 1 pixel. Like it's an odd number of pixels. Watch this. Ta-da! So that's what it is, because it's a screenshot. Okay. That's pretty big. Let's resize this. I think it's Alt. Okay, good. Okay, let's just want to see if the paint bucket will work. Probably won't. Oh, it did. Nice. Paint bucket these black. Whoops. So they look better. Close enough for council work, yeah. Oh, that was not good. There we go. I clicked the transparency by accident. There we go. So the USB connector is a little screwed up, but I think it looks good like that. That's fine. Okay, now we need an image of an LED, a resistor. Let's go up. 5mm LED image, and we want safe search is fine, all regions. I'll probably have to use Google for this. They have better search terms. Signed out, good. 5mm LED images. Tools, color, transparent. And I want a single LED. This will do. New tab. Copy image. That did not end up transparent. Let's try that again. Boot looks like Goot. It does. It looks horrible. Up. Here, let me fix that. Paintbrush. 1 pixel. Looks quite a bit better. Boot. Done. Okay, next task, finding an LED. This guy. Maybe I just need an LED clip art because this isn't working. Oh, it's not transparent. Is that transparent? You press the button. I am Groot. Yeah, could happen. Could do it. Let's just go LED. See what it gives me. Tools. Transparent. Copy image. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so layer 3. Image adjustments. Somewhere in here, I can invert the colors. Dang nabbit. Filter. I know there's a way to invert the colors. Dang nabbit, yeah. Invert. Sure. Oh, that's not good. Huh? Then, nope. Okay. You know why? This is just black. It just showed up as black. Oh my God. Delete. I'm having issues here. Why is it so difficult to find an LED in a black background? Or transparent background here. Let's go black. There we go. Let's just steal one from PyShop. Copy image. Okay. Aside from the fact that it's gigantic, This is fine. Okay, so there's our LEDs. So that's good. We need a resistor. We could just draw a resistor symbol if we really wanted to, but I don't. Black. So I want this, but inverted. I just want this, but inverted. But it's transparent. We can draw it ourselves, though, if we really want to. Not super complicated. You know, this would be really good if I had my writing tablet, but I don't. And I don't really want to figure out how to deal with the software. So I guess in the end, it's probably best. Okay, so let's try, need a new layer. Let's just try drawing. I don't know if we should just do lines. Yeah, let's do lines. Shape. Black arrow. No. No. This is not what I wanted. Line tool. Yeah, okay. Sort of what I wanted. Line tool. No stroke. Just fill. And let's go with not green. We can go with purple. Just need a color that's distinct. Okay, so pin 1. Why are they invisible? Oh, there's no fill. Idiot. This. Line 2. This. Okay, so that'll work. It just needs to be thicker. You know what? I need my pen tablet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna make my pen. I'm just gonna get my pen tablet. Let's see. Is my drawing tablet easy to access? Just asking Vero. Because I think it's just easier to do it by hand. Can I come get it? Question mark. So we're probably going to go get my pen tablet, although no guarantees on how well it's going to go. Oh, I think Vero's bringing it. Hang on, let's go attack. Oh, hi there.
Hi, is this what you're looking for?
Yeah. You're live on stream, by the way.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
And my hair's not even done.
It looks good to me.
And my makeup, oh no.
It looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Let's plug this in. I don't even know if this is installed. I bought this a couple years ago, thinking I was going to do tutorials with it. Have I done them? No. So let's see. Is there an on? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So there is stuff going on here. Oh, let's grab the. Oh, it takes a little bit of doing. All right, let's do more than 1 pixel. I don't know, like 10 pixels. Let's use white. Okay, so what happens if we go like this? Okay, and then a resistor, and then a diode, and then ground. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. I think that's good. I'm just going to see if I can change the mode here. 10's a bit big. Let's go like 7. And let's do a new layer, and we'll do all our connections on that one layer. Oh God, this is it's a little different to get used to. Oh, there's Vero. All right, so, oh, let me pull up my OBS. Okay, so this is oh. All right, so like this. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, like this. To servo. My God, my handwriting needs to be a little bit better. Okay, and this one. Oh, no. This is taking all my concentration. Resistor. Let's go like 120 ohms to roughly like 1K. Oh, that's an ugly K. 1K ohm. And then it goes to LED. And then to ground. It's not the prettiest. Also, it's this tablet is huge. Grab it here and to ground. And then the second one. Oh yeah, oh, I forgot about that. The harder you press, the bigger the line. LED. So, okay, so I want to do something like that, but a bit more spaced out. This is taking a lot of 2 servo. Oh. This is very difficult. I don't know if you guys appreciate how difficult it is. All right, like this, and then resistance. I'm gonna try to do all of these. Resistance. I have to say our intruder count is still 0, which is nice. Okay, so then it goes to an LED. And then to an LED. And then to an LED. Then to ground, ground. I need one of these hotkeys to be undo. To ground, to ground, to ground. Okay, you're gonna go over here. Get like a yellowy. Okay, oh, no, I went cancel. This is so weird. Yellow, okay. And then go uh, 120 ohms to about 1K ohm. My handwriting's not nearly as good for this. Okay, now number, this is so weird because I can't rest my palm on the bottom here. Okay, let's go back to white. And then this switch. Switch to ground. That's on pin 8. And then 26 to grab this. I think I can click. Oh, that's weird. The left click is up the pen a bit. All right, 26. We'll go out to a potentiometer, and then down to ground. We're going to grab this. Oh. 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 How did I? Oh, I need to like select this. Red. Okay. What the? Flip these. And then plus 5 volts. And then I think that's it. That's all there is, really. Can I erase? No. Oh God. This is very difficult. So I'm gonna say I don't like it. I'm gonna try again with straighter lines. Let's go down here. Let's hide this. Let's try once more. Okay, let's try. Okay, so my writing is not like normal. Do servo. Oh. Signal wire. I have to get used to this because I do plan on making tutorials. Okay, like this. Resistance. Stop. I keep clicking the button. Ugh. This is brutal. Maybe I wasn't cut out to be a teacher. Maybe that's why we were all laid off. And then 8. That's not actually the symbol. It's this. Before I get friggin' detractors. All right, so that is actually, it's not even a switch. That is a tactile. I need a lot of desk space to use this. So that would be, it's not a switch, it's a button. That looks like Buhan. Button. Okay, and then this will go to an LED. It's actually getting easier as I practice, which is nice. Morning, Curtis. You are watching me struggle with my pen tablet. That is ground. That is ground. That is ground. And then that is ground. And then we go over here. Oh, no, I opened Excel. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Go away. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't exit. The pen is too close to the tablet. I can't use the mouse. Okay, let's not do that. what chaos. Okay, pin 26. That's there. Like this. Potentiometer. And then we're going to draw like this. Potentiometer. Oh. Like this, and then we're going to flip. And we're going to go plus 5 volts. Oh, go nuts, Franco. If it's low resolution, I probably won't use it. But all right, so here's the options. You got this one or this one. I mean, this is practice either way. But yeah, this is, you need, so noted, you need a lot of space with a pen tablet because it spans your entire screen. Plus layer. Okay. So let's do this one last time, just because I need the practice anyways. To servo signal I really don't like the more you press the darker it goes. To servo signal. Oh my god, that's horrible. Wire. Okay, that's good. And then this guy goes to a resistor. This guy also resistor, and this guy also resistor. Yeah, it does take a lot of practice, but the thing is, this is a fairly simple diagram. So I think I'm okay in just doing it like this. It just needs to be clear. I do like the LEDs when they're circled. Like that. Like this. And then circle around it. Then like this. Okay. Circle that. And then I did like when I had this yellow to like circle them like that, and then go, let's go 150 ohms to 1K ohm. I think this will be clear enough. I think people will get it. And honestly, I do plan on making tutorials, so I don't know what software people use with pen tablets, which is interesting. All right, and like this, and then like so, like so, like so, then down to ground, and that is button, and then pin 26, potentiometer, that goes down to ground, and then flip this, that goes up to plus 5 volts, and I'll also like that, and we can even go flip this and put that to ground. I mean, that's pretty understandable, right? And then this you can write No. And let's say like that's like 10K. Let's go 10K to, let's go 1 meg. Doesn't really matter. I think that's pretty clear. Pen tablet, but just use GIMP. Yeah, I don't know, because like if you look at like the old Khan Academy videos, it was just like a black screen and the guy was just writing. But I think this is fairly understandable. I think this works. I'm not too fussed about it. Because that is essentially this is like the whole shebang. The button, yeah, I think we're good. I do wish it was a bit more compact, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of info here. I mean, it's no Forrest Mims. I definitely need to get used to the pen tablet, though. It's so cool that I'm not touching it now. It's moving around. And it has good palm rejection because it doesn't feel my palm. I wonder if the stylus has a battery or if it's just detects some other way. Oops. Did I draw something? Oops. Edit. Redo. Redo. Shift, Control Z. There we go. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna save this and stop messing with it. I think people understand what this means. So that's good. Only thing left now is to take a thumbnail and edit the video, but I'm not gonna make you guys watch while I edit the video. Control S to edit. I'll put in, I should just make a folder now. You guys are on the naughty chair. Give me a moment. SSD example folder. Anybody in here feel like doing a podcast recording today? Copy here. Rename servo tester. Move that to the to edit. Servo tester. Oh, not thumbnail, raw schematic. Save. There we go. Now you can come back. Oops. There we go. I'm going to add to my list too that I need to check out. Yeah, I need to program the free touch deck or ESP32 touchdown. Because I'm getting tired of switching scenes manually. I really need something that's always connected to do that. What was I getting up for? I don't know. Webcam. There we go. So now we're back onto the ethereal plane. Ethereal plane. Oh, this. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to add There we go. That's good. Because I do have a lot of ways I can use the ESP32 touchdown in the free touch deck. I also need to get the microscope working again, so I can show you guys stuff. I'm just so like, I don't know, over the fact that I can't use the screen on the microscope. Here, this might be dangerous, but I'm gonna try. So that's my nasty corner. But this microscope, I love it, except that the screen turns off when you connect something to HDMI. There we go. So, yeah. One of those things. So that's done. So that should be a video in the pocket, which is nice. The next video, though, now that I have you guys here, the next PCBWay video is going to be on this guy here. And what I love about this is that there's 8 analog inputs. So my question to you guys is, should I go... How should I display the 8 analog inputs without going nuts? Like, how should I do it? One thing I was thinking of is having 8 potentiometers, probably wired to a breadboard, like or a Vero board or something. So have 8 of them, and then 8 LEDs that would change in brightness based on the position of the pots. But LED brightness is not super visible on camera. So if you have any other ideas, let me know. Because that's the beauty of this big board, is there are so many more IOs. This is the We Act Studio. Here, let's see if we get a pinout. Oh my God, this tablet is giant. Why did I get the big tablet? Oh, here, let me unplug this and show you the tablet. So pardon the dustiness. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, something was sitting on top there and fretted. Huh, it's kind of damaged. Whatever. Pardon the dustiness. It's been sitting around doing nothing. But yeah, look at the size of this bad boy. So when I'm drawing, I don't know where the pen went. It's black. Windows whiteboard. Oh, okay, I'll take a look at that. So when you're drawing, like your complete screen, so I have a 32-inch monitor, goes from here to here. So when you're over here, I mean, you can draw pretty normally, but you start running out of desk over here, where I was at least. So yeah, this thing was inexpensive. Oh, look at all the dirt underneath there. It was inexpensive, but I had these big ambitions to make educational videos, and I still might. I still should. So yeah, that's the goal. Oh, it's too fat to go this way. It needs to go this way. There we go. Pen tablet. Yeah, it looks like something sat on top. Oh, smash into my camera. Something sat on top of it and damaged the surface. Hopefully it still works well in that area. It is what it is. Wasn't expensive. So yeah, if you guys got suggestions for showing off all the analog inputs, let me know. You're not against what? I'm not sure if if you're reacting live or if you're reacting from way long ago. But yeah, if anyone wants to, so if you have any ideas for the 8 analog inputs, then you let me know down in the comments. I might be back tomorrow morning to film that. We'll see how the podcast recording goes today. Separate I2C screens. Okay, that's not a bad idea, Adam. But it would require a lot of coding and on my end. You're not wrong though. But it would require a lot of coding on my end. That's not a bad idea. It's just, do I want to spend 4 hours coding it? So yeah, if you got ideas for the 8 analog inputs, put it in the comments. If you want to record a podcast with me today, if you happen to hear this, reach out either on my email or on my contact form. The only thing is you won't be able to review it. So basically we're going to record. I'm going to go off and edit it. And you won't be able to review the episode before it goes live because it needs to go live today to early access Patreon. So if you're listening to this and you want to, send me an email. If not, I'm just going to figure out things to talk about. It's been weird because my voice is like a little messed up. So we'll see if I can record a podcast by myself. But I think now is just about time to end. So thank you guys all for being here. I don't know if I'm working tomorrow. When I know for sure, if I'm not working, I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll use tomorrow morning to work on stuff. Anyways, just keep an eye on the channel for live notifications. Because I might go live tomorrow. Friday, don't know if I'm working either. So I might go live either tomorrow or Friday or both days. We'll see. I mean, I've got nothing else to do than to work on YouTube, so... Oh, and do my taxes. Maybe I'll just work on YouTube. Anyways, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you all. Have a good one.